your deer guts yet?
No, there's still deer guts. Little old lady didn't break down. Goodbye. Nothing. See you. Hot rod mama. Deer guts. What's better than having one sort of functioning workable car is, well, having the exact same identical unit just for parts, I guess. Yeah, you can say that. So what we got here is two identical Dodge Chargers, except this one is gray, the other one is blue. Kind of a no-brainer. Duh, why the f did you bring that up? Well, this one here is an SXT model, and with the bottle of transmission fluid on the floor, we won't look at that. I know that stuff isn't supposed to go in there. That's for GM and Ford trannies, but it's all I have. This car has a bad transmission. Now, fluid smells burnt, but for some reason I dumped a liter of that stuff in there, and all of a sudden the transmission started to operate just fine. It's a bit slow. I'm assuming that it's just really low fluid. You can't build up enough pressure unless you rev the engine. So we got a blue one over here with a dead engine. This one here is just a base model, I guess. Now, we cleaned this up not too long ago. It was really bad, so I mean, there's still some areas where, you know, I could do it again. It's not bad, but it is a nice clean car. There's some lithium on that door. Definitely. Now, the parts are pretty well the same, except the hinges are a little different on this car than it is on this one. I don't know why they updated that, but anyway, regardless, the dash layout is somewhat similar. It's pretty well the same. So, just a few things, you know, difference. You know, this one here is not an SXT. It is a 6-cylinder car, but I mean, it does not. It's one of those 2.7 liters, and they were garbage from the get-go. So, yeah. So we got this one here for nothing. This one actually is older. This one's a 2006. It actually has a key. The other one has kind of like a fob transmitter that you stick in here, and it, yeah, kind of reads the transmitter if it's the right transmitter or not, you know. But the beauty part of this car is that it only has 191,000 on it, and the sad part is it actually has a functioning moonroof, totally functioning. But see, the body is decent. I mean, it is fixable, but is it worth it? So I'm just going to tear the engine out of this, I guess, like what I bought it for, its intention. Like it starts fine, this engine. 3.5s are always good engines. Apparently they were better than the 2 point whatever the hell that thing is. But I dump it in gear, and it's just a little sluggish. But it does move now. It was very slow yesterday loading it on the ramp. See, right now, today it's... But you get the odd whiff of burnt tranny fluid. And it was leaking when I got the car on the dolly. It was just pouring. And so I assumed that, yeah, in fact, the transmission is totally blown to bits. But I dump a liter in it and it's not leaking anywhere. So I don't know. So we got lots of parts. I mean, the seats are in good shape. They're dirty, mind you. The engine, I did clean this engine today just for the simple reason of making it easier to work on. I didn't want to have to work on a dirty engine. So I cleaned it up. I just power washed it. And, you know, did the best I could. I just rinsed it off with water. I really didn't have any engine degreaser here. So, like, it did come a heck of a lot better. good. So, yeah. So for a 2006, I mean, I'm gonna have to swap out the computers. Somebody beat me to this. This kind of project has already been tackled on by somebody else. So you know, this isn't going to be a one-of-a-kind car or anything. This has actually been done before. This isn't an experiment by any means, because there's, like I say, it's been done before. So, rear-wheel drive. I hit this with with a power washer today, and I blew this to bits. I don't know if that's been dealt with before, but that feels like foam in there. That is foam. That shouldn't be there. So somebody obviously must have shoved something in there and then did some very cheap body work to it. It was starting to rust here too, so I mean the car isn't worth it for what I paid for it. I mean, it's kind of sad just to use it as a parts car, but I mean, it is 12 years old, so I mean, it's had its time. The engine will be definitely good for parts anyway. Well, the engine will definitely serve its purpose in a much better car. Put it in gear. See, I have to rev it up and then it goes. Let's go take it for a drive. Transmission even shifts, which is bizarre. Yeah. Like I say, gotta kind of let it wait and think about it. There, just kicked into gear and the rear tires just slipped. You know, it's not a bad car. I mean, it probably could be fixed. See, it's just slipped out of gear. And you can smell burning transmission fluid. And it just popped in and out of gear. Beauty part of this is that you can actually shut the, whatever the hell you call this, traction control. You can actually do power spins right in the yard. So for demonstrational purposes, I will in fact show you this. Look at that snow flying. So for April 9th, we still have snow out here, which is horrible all on its own. And makes me wonder if we're ever going to have a spring.